come on and hang out with this old guy for what turned out to be a super shoulder workout.
Hey gang, welcome back to Mark's 60 Plus Fitness Journey. Today is Friday, July 1st, brand new month, and today is shoulder day, shoulder and calves. Just to clean up, straight up, shoulder day. Just got done, so I know how it went pretty well. So let me show you what I did. We'll catch back up in a few minutes, as always, wrap it all up. Let's go do this thing.
Alrighty, off we go. Now I've done my pre-workout warm-ups, done my stretching, got my shoulders good and limbered up, ready to roll. So we're going to start today's shoulder workout with a heavy 3 sets on this hammer strength shoulder press. And when I say heavy, I'm going to pick a weight that's going to give me 8 reps to near failure, in particular on the first 2 sets, and then the last set I want that 8th rep to be a fight. And it turned out it was, so worked out according to plan. Now, a lot of folks might say, hey Mark, why in the world are you spending a whole workout on shoulders? That's a small muscle group. And I guess I agree with that. To a point, I suppose. It just worked. I just like it. On this particular 4-day split I have, shoulders by themselves is almost like a nice respite after 3 hard workouts. So prior to this, I had done a chest and tricep workout, and then a leg / lower body workout, and yesterday a back and bicep workout. So I'm just throwing shoulders in at the end of that to kind of wrap it all up in a really neat package, and it feels good to me, and I like it. So, shoulder days it is. I did do calves today too, by the way, so there's that. And my walking, which as of this recording here I haven't done yet. Still got to get that in. So here's the 3rd set, and on this one I wanted this to go to failure, or really close. And I think this particular weight I picked here worked out perfect for that, because that was a struggle. Good way to start a shoulder workout, though, I tell you. Alright, now we're moving on to 3 sets of standing dumbbell overhead presses. Now, you might have noticed on the hammer strength machine I was just on, there's a bit of an incline on that, and you're seated. Now here, obviously, I'm standing, and it's more of a vertical press. Now, standing overhead presses, you can't use as heavy a weight as you can sitting, but that's okay, because here, really what I want to do is focus on a heavier overhead press, heavier for me, meaning in the 8 rep range in this particular case, and while I'm standing, activating a lot of the other helper muscles, I call them, just to keep the body stabilized and balanced and upright. So there's a lot going on here. And there's some good core activation like this too. So 3 sets of dumbbell overhead presses. Alrighty, it's on now. We're cooking with grease. All warmed up, got the blood flowing, got a little bit of a sweat going, breathing a little harder. The shoulders know we're here and we mean business. So we're going to carry on. And I'm going to follow up that 6 good sets of overhead presses with some partial lateral raises, kind of keeping the strength theme going, the heavier theme going. Now with these partials, I keep this in the 10 to 12 rep range, a little heavier weight, partial movement, keeping the tension on the whole time. And when I do, we'll call them full range of motion lateral raises up to perpendicular, I'm going to do that obviously with a lighter weight and higher reps, usually in the 15 to 18 rep range. But again, we're working on a a heavier strength kind of mode today, so we're going to stick to the 10 to 12 rep range with a little heavier weight with these partial lateral raises. And this brings us to a total of 9 really good sets so far. Good work. All right, now let's switch gears. We're going to move into some rear delt work. And I've opted to do these standing today rather than supported on a bench. And I'm kind of somewhere between like a 60 and a 90 degree angle. Not quite a 90 degree angle. I don't want to be that far bent over. So I guess we'll call this 65 degrees there. I don't know. But these I'm doing with lighter weight. And in the actually this was like 15 to 20 reps really. I think I got 20 reps with these 25s on the first set, and it went down from there on each progressive set. So it was 3 sets of high rep, lower weight, rear delt work. Now the key here for me is to pull with my elbows so that I am activating the rear delt. This is a real mind-muscle connection exercise right here. I've got to make sure I'm activating and contracting those rear delts. And again, standing does activate a lot of other muscles and keeps the core involved. So there we are, 3 sets. That brings us to 12 sets total. So far, so good. All right, we're not done yet. We're moving on to what I like to call shoulder flies. Now here, again, I'm doing these standing, bent slightly at the waist, and I want to do these in the 15 rep range to near failure. So pick a weight to get me to near failure at 15 reps. And what I want to do with this particular movement is focus the work on the rear delts and the lateral delts. And keeping my elbows slightly bent and get that good mind-muscle connection on rear delt, lateral delt contraction. Now this brings us to a total of 15 sets of shoulder work so far. And that may seem like a lot. It may be a lot, but we're not done just yet. One more to go. All right, almost done. We're going to finish up with what I like to call shoulder crunches. We're going to do 3 sets of these with a lighter weight. I believe those are 15-pound dumbbells at 15 to 20 reps. Now these are a burner, in particular at this point in the workout. Got my elbows bent pretty good there, and I'm pulling up with my elbows. I'm trying to raise my elbows up as high as I can and focus that contraction on the traps, rear delts, and lateral delts, and focusing on the crunch portion of this exercise by crunching it right there. This was a good way to finish up. That's 18 killer sets of shoulder work. May seem like a lot, may be a lot, I don't know, but it worked for me today, and thank you for hanging out with me. Okay, there it is. Another workout in the books, another shoulder workout checked off. And I just want to say, if you ventured this far into the video, thank you very much. Awesome to have you this far in. I appreciate the time. And as always, if you're this far along, might as well click that like button for me. And if you haven't already, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Come join our awesome little group here. We're growing, we're getting there, and it'd be great to have you. So, time for lunch, time to put this video together. Probably won't have this out until tomorrow, which will be Saturday, July 2nd. So, that's it. So with that, I will say, till next time, go get 'em. Mark out.